How are public worlds diversely represented through the Crucible and the Dark Knight? Public worlds are diversely represented through the Crucible and the Dark Knight, with the main focus of themes being morality and this moralistic attitude. Throughout both Batman the Dark Knight and the Crucible, moral public worlds are demonstrated by the characters and the choices, decisions, actions, and problems that they have to face and deal with. Within both of these worlds, the Crucible and Batman, it is evident that going against the public world's opinions and morality and the society's beliefs and morals is not uncommon. There is a sense that doing wrong in the eyes of the public is somewhat revealing as they gain attention and can become whomever they want to become. Just like the Joker in Batman the Dark Knight, who has done so much wrong and continues again and again to do wrong, feels, to some point, a level of peace as he is free and no one can stop him. In today's world especially, but also within the two texts studied throughout the website, it is evident that public worlds have been shown to be easily persuaded or dragged down by the numerous characters or even people who are doing the morally wrong thing, and overall being morally unacceptable to humanity. Sadly, these present public worlds represent how it is acceptable to be going against morals and doing the wrong things. Killing or murdering, stealing, cheating or adultery, falsely testifying, and so much more has become more morally acceptable, as this public world is being influenced by negative attributions. Just like in the Crucible and in the Dark Knight Batman, killing is somewhat glorified, and lying is not seen as that bad. In comparison to the Crucible and the Dark Knight, morality in public worlds is diversely represented by both as characters amongst each text are being dragged down by this unstoppable force that the Joker had explained. This unstoppable force of doing the wrong thing. Once you start and you see how good it feels, well then you just can't stop, can you? Claims the Joker. This idea of moralistic public worlds is important and evident through the two texts, as there is a great amount of pressure put on the characters. With pressure comes brokenness. Therefore, with this great amount of pressure, the characters were forced to crack and let go of what they knew and believed. They became morally unacceptable, morally wrong, and morally bad, as they go against these public world's morals. For example, in Batman, the Dark Knight, the Joker goes against all of humanity's morals and ethics of not killing, and he goes and kills many innocent people. Once again, this quote from himself, the Joker, "The king instinct of morality is an unstoppable force." Therefore, he is clearly going against morality of not killing, as he has been swept into this strong force and has to kill to be pleasured. Just likewise in the Crucible, how once Danforth started to sentence people to be hung, and when he finally realizes that maybe he was doing the wrong thing, he went against humanity's moralistic approach and kept on killing them. Therefore, this similarity between the Dark Knight, Batman, and the Crucible, as both texts go against humanity or society's moral beliefs. I believe that it is evident throughout the two films or texts that even though morality consists of choosing to be right over wrong, I think that public worlds can be represented through doing the wrong thing as well. Such as, in both texts, it is hard to step away from doing wrong in the face of diversity. Therefore, morality is a two-way streak. You can choose to do wrong, and therefore you are moralistically being bad or moralistically being unacceptable. Or you can try your best to do good and trust, follow, and act in your morals positively. An example of this morality through public worlds in comparison to both texts include in The Dark Knight, these characters or people were stranded on these two boats and they had to decide to go against their humanity morals of killing others to spare their own life or saving others and killing your own life. This relates to the Crucible as it shares this comparison between how the young girls continually went against their religious or even ethical morals and lied to save themselves. By doing this, they persuaded or conned the judges and other people into believing that they had been possessed by the devil. As a result of this, other people died for their actions, for their lyingness, for their deceiving. And these other people were persecuted due to their false testimonies. Therefore, they went against humanity's morals and the public world's ideas of morals and killed others by saving themselves. Overall, public worlds are diversely represented morally through the Crucible and Batman, The Dark Knight, in many ways as expressed and explored through this video and this website.